Alright, this is Global Agenda. I'm in an UMAX security. 3 other players, I think. Whew. I'll wait for those to explode. Those tick-like things throw grenades. And they shoot missiles. There's a lot of those in this difficulty. Oop. What I threw down was just a static AoE device. These guys, if they launch a missile and you're in front of it, it splashes them also. It tracks you. You can dodge it by strafing. You can strafe with your jetpack before it comes to you. Also, you can dodge their lasers by strafing. I threw my venom bomb first. That amplifies the damage. And then I threw my EMP. That stuns them and also amplifies damage to mechanical units. Bombs also stick on walls. I'm running to the ship now. See, it hit the wall. I used my boost. There you go. I have another one ready. Those launch grenades. Those halots, they have feedback on their shots, and they're very accurate from long distance. You could use their feedback to propel you quicker if you need to escape. It's like knockback on their weapons. But they run away if you hurt them. Then they're easy. And they also have a spin up. They have some time before their gun spins up. So you can take them out. Whoop. These widows pull you. You can break it by walking into it. If someone else gets pulled, you can walk into it. But if you see they stop for a second, you just break it by using the map. I'm going to throw a bomb here and there. Maybe it'll touch him if he walks forward. It missed, but the venom didn't. That's why my damage is doing 186 for a couple seconds. I think one of the alarm bots got triggered, so it's going to spawn on this. Someone has a deconstructor. I think it's Fart that has it. Hold Fart. Its name is funny. Whoop. See? I strafed to break the web. Nah, he's healing it. This tech bro is healing it. And they heal for a lot. And they also heal multiple targets at once, so it's good to take them out as fast as possible. And this is the alarm scanner. Once they are set off, you have I think you have a minute before they can set off another swarm. So you can take them out. Let's say you already set off the alarm, you can take them out again with no swarm. Ooh, there's a helot. I'm running away. I just got healed. He's shooting a heal boost that also amplifies my damage. It's called a nanite. I still hear the helot shooting, so I'm gonna take him out because he has less HP than the widow. This is a widow. If you go close to them, they hit you with a melee that knocks you back, and it takes a lot of damage. But it takes a few seconds for it to hit you. So if you see them start the melee or the melee animation, you can jetpack away. I don't know if you can strafe around it. I'll see if it aims at you. I think you should just get out of its range. Whoop. So these guys, these AoEs, is you can get into their line of sight and and trigger them to attack and then run away instead of trying to attack them. Wait for them to throw away their ammo and then get in. So these assassins, they go stealth, and sometimes they stun you with their melee attack, and it does half your HP usually. But you can block it and reflect the damage with certain weapons. Usually the starter weapons reflect damage. Weapons that I have right now, the melee weapons, don't reflect damage, but they do more DPS. It's a higher, it's like I think it's a higher level weapon, but it's choice. You can use any weapon you want. And that's a buff station that gives protection for all the enemies and higher accuracy. It decreases the reticle, the aiming reticle, and it gives them longer range. So that drone heals. It can that like circular drone that was on this guy heals them, and it flies around the room. This guy can also do a healing wave and a poison wave, and he's doing a self-regeneration. Those alchemists. You can debuff their heals with poison medic or I think something else. I don't know what else debuffs them. I think poison medic debuffs healing. You can debuff them with your melee, or you can debuff them with a you can debuff them with a poison nade. Whoop. I gotta run away. See, I'll block it. He didn't even hit me. I think he stopped because I ran away. I started meleeing him. So over here is a good time to throw the. Oh man, I threw my deconstructor, so it's going to blow up my bomb. Your bombs can do friendly fire to your own structures. So I had a deconstructor down, and it's a construction of mine. So if I threw a bomb next to it, it'll blow up. The Robo class can heal your constructions. So let's say that it was getting attacked. The Robo can heal it. But we don't have a Robo in our team right now. I think he went to the bathroom or something before we started the game. So like, see how they're healing each other? You can leave them alone, since there's a DPS. Somebody set it off, but since it's the second time, within 30 seconds or 60 seconds, it won't spawn any enemies to come get us. So he threw a deconstructor. I think Old Fart threw one here, and if it spawns on enemies, it does a big damage on them, because I think there's a delay before they start attacking. But sometimes they run out. See, like there's a spawn beacon there for the alarm. Or in double agent mode, you could spawn in those too. I don't know if you can. I don't think I've ever spawned. I think you have to spawn all the way back from the beginning. I'm gonna run away. Over here you can kite these guys. So he threw a bomb. I can't get damaged from Old Fart's bomb, but I can get damage from my bombs. Oh my gosh. So they have these heat lock-on missiles that you can strafe. They go slow, but I didn't move out of the way. Usually pretty good at it. See, these have a timer to explode, but if they hit you, they explode. I usually go for those guys first, because they do a lot of damage quickly, and their AoE. The assassin does a lot of damage with its stealth strike. So I didn't mind that he was out of cloak. I went for the AoE first. So there's a helot here. See, you can just over here. There's the hitbox is the entire thing, so you can just hit them in the hand and stuff, and use angles. So there's a glitch. I'm gonna spawn my repoed. It didn't look like it's working. To aggro the mobs. Usually do that to pull them out. I just learned about that. But you don't really need to do it if you have a strategy and you look into the window. These doors, you can go and look in the windows and see where they spawn, so you can talk about where you want to set up. So it's good in the boss rooms to take out the, like this guy. He does the AoE explosions after he gets stunned. He'll do it again. There it is. You just dodge it, and it also has range. She's the boss. She'll spawn ads after she does her this right here. There'll be ads spawning now, so I better get this up. Whoa, whoa. I better run away. There's a helot spawned, and they do a lot of damage quickly. Whoops. See? I think we lost somebody. No. Well, that took me. I have some bombs ready to hit them, but yeah, I got hit by that AoE. Ooh, they got me. So we have a team deaths. That just means that you are only allowed to have that many deaths until you if you want the bonus for the winning the mission. But it doesn't matter. You can also, if you run out of time, you lose the mission. You get half reward. Also, if you win the mission, but you go over the amount of deaths, you get, I think you just get a basic reward. So we had a guy that was in the team, but he wasn't in the map. So see, I'm standing right here. That's the instance, and I think since we wiped out the mobs, they don't heal. But sometimes they do if one person's in there, and we wipe. So if he's in here, I'll be okay to do it. Oh, see how you can, this guy, the destroyer, you can just walk away from their missile, their laser, pretty easily. So there's a whole bunch of them. Whoop. See how he's about to do his AoE? He's gone now. So that tech row needs to get down quick because he's healing the destroyer, and he'll heal the boss too. Oh, gotta get behind the cover. See, I can just walk right in front of him. Putting a deconstructor on him will only work for so much because he explodes. He does that boss wave. There we go. Took it out. I don't think we're going to beat this boss in a minute, 40 seconds. I've seen things. So, if we can get her in this corner, we can beat her without spawning ads. I think that's what we're trying to do. Nope. Not going to work. See how it spawned an ad? It's two of these keepers. What if they melee you, they hurt. They don't hurt that much, but they. Oh, see, my bomb hit me, but not close enough to do damage. It was an area of an effect, so it hit me the secondary effect.
1 minute remaining.
I don't think we're gonna win. It still gives you some rewards, but see, those keepers launch these kind of frisbee things. If they bounce on the wall, it puts you in a shield, which is kind of helpful sometimes. If you want to press your rest boost, if you know you're going to be hit by one. But it's not helpful when the clock's going down and you want to do damage to the boss. So now she's in a shield. If we can get her to back up, I'm trying to get her to back up. Get her back up. Half HP.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, good. It didn't spawn. Nothing spawned. Oh yeah. So the recluse does the same. It does some.
Incomplete.
It does damage to you, and it also shoots lasers. Okay, we lost the match. But then again, we were only 3 out of a 4-man group in the hardest setting. Which I've done it with too, just me and another guy, but we didn't have enough damage, which is strange. Like, there's my damage. There's how many bots I got, and that's how much I've got. I took damage during that match, and we all got taken out once. It did the most damage with my main weapon. I didn't use a deconstructor that much. My shatter boot is my boost. It did 100k. These are my bombs that I was using. It was okay. I usually use them way more, but I don't know. Didn't have the opportunities. We were taking them out with way before they were coming up to us. On other maps, sometimes it's easier. And that's it. 1 match. I hope to do more.